Woo! It's hard to sum it up into words, really. Like, my first fight was September 2008 for 150 pounds, and here we are, 16 years on nearly. My maths is a bit off, I've been punching in, but fucking hell, man, wow. It's still not sank in. That's why I got so emotional after the win. But yeah, again, this is a lifetime of dedication, hard work, and I was never losing tonight. They could have put 3 of them in there. I wasn't lying when I said that. I meant it. There's no way. You can see by my energy, Bubba started fading towards the 4th, and then it was. I nearly had him in the 3rd, but once the 4th came, I knew it was over.
What felt better, getting that or shit?
This, well, fuck money, mate. Money comes and goes. It's a piece of paper. This thing here symbolises everything I've like. Yeah, I'm a bit speechless, to be honest. Like, usually I'll just chat all day on here, but I'm a bit speechless today.
Why do you think that is speechless?
Coming from even like from the whole Dana White thing and the disappointment there, and it was like PFL picked me up at a time where I was kind of, my career was in the balance, and then I'm 8-1 in PFL now. Lost 1 split decision to the world, the former world champion. Crazy. I've got an incredible run, and I've just gone from, I didn't think I could top the weight performance, but I've just done it against another great wrestler in America. I've come into their shows. I'm the 4th only ever, is it 4th or 2nd, 3rd? World champion from England? 4th ever in the history of my country. Think about that for a second, everyone. I've just made history. I'm the first person from Manchester to ever do it. It's insane, it's incredible, and I'm very proud of myself.
Speaking of the Dana stuff, is it nice that instead of saying, oh, the UFC reject's now going to be the PFL champion?
Well, I remember an interview that was done after it, like, if I'm wrong about this, kid, show me. There you go. There you go. What do you say on that?
You talked about before that previous jobs you worked before, which drove you.
Just can't really say that again.
Previous job you used to work before.
Yeah.
It drove you to set yourself and say, I want to get that spot for myself. Now you made it and you accomplished the goal. After everything you've done, what does that feel?
Even like you just saying it then, it's not sinking in. Like you go and you just accomplish your goal, I'm like, fuck. Like that's why I was so emotional when I finished it. Because I was just like, wow, it's over. Do you know what I mean? Like that goal that I had. I've had this on my wall since I joined the PFL. Look, that's how serious I was about this shit. Like I didn't come here to play around. This was my dream. You just watched a young lad achieve his dream. So, thank you for being part of it.
And you said that you made so much to see your parents, your mother, here at Independence. How hard she worked to raise you. What did it mean for you to be like, now you can take care of her?
Well, when I first joined the PFL, I got a nice signing bonus, so I bought the house. That was a pretty big story at the time. That was 3 years ago now, and now the bank account's full, mate. Like nobody ain't working again, are they? Like we're financially free for a moment.
You said we just witnessed you living your dream. What's your next dream?
I don't know. It's a good question. Fucking plenty left in the tank though, isn't it? Let's have it right. What a performance. What a performance. Like, it's going to take someone very fucking good to beat me. It really is. Like, all I kept hearing all week was NCAA champion. One of the best wrestlers in America beat the Olympic gold medalist, telling me all this about Bubba. He's looked great this season. Like, you can't do it. Look what I just did to him. Like, look what I just did to him. Like, let's be honest about something here. I am one of the best 145ers on planet Earth in any organisation. Like, anyone that thinks they're just going to come in and wrestle me and hold me down, good luck. And if you want to strike me, good luck with that too. You want to try and out cardio me, no chance. Like, what, you want to go blow for blow? You want to talk about toughness? That fight was getting dirty, it started getting filthy, and who rose to the occasion? Me. So, I'm a tough man to beat, I really am.
Did you know after the first round that you think he's not getting me down for the rest of this?
Nah. He had a good first round, and I was like, I always have a shit first round though. But I did know. Listen, mate, I am a fucking gladiator from Manchester. I thought, yeah, let's get hard then, let's get gritty, let's get dirty. And it started to get that way, and Good luck, mate. Good luck taking that off me anyway.
Brandon, Chris Trafford from Combat Sports UK. It seems that UK MMA is entering a golden era. You are, for sure, proving yourself as one of the best 145ers in the world now, and there's champions throughout the other organizations. What would you say to youths in Manchester who want to similarly reach their dreams like you did today?
What would I say to someone in Manchester trying to reach their dream?
Sure.
Fucking hell. Don't give up, man. What an emotional moment, man. Wow, like, that was my, I think, 37th or 38th fight. Just getting by. You know, just getting by, like, just getting enough to keep going and, like, struggling to, like sponsors, like, begging sponsors and just, like, all the shit that goes with fighting and injuries. And I was injured tonight. I was injured the last fight. I was been injured all the way through the season. Like, I can't wait to do a post to show you how bad I was actually injured. Not for this fight, but previously in the season. Like, nobody would have thought. When I fought Kudo, there was a lot going on. I dragged my ass into that fight, and like, nobody was taking this from me this season. It was mine. It was in my destiny. It was carved in stone. And unfortunately, I had to be Bubba Jenkins. I really, really, really fucking like Bubba Jenkins. I really like his coach and his team. He's going to be a friend for life. It was a bit heartbreaking when his kids came in after and shit. Like, this is the stuff that I don't like about the sport. You know, I'm not an evil guy. I don't want to hurt somebody, but that's what it takes sometimes at this level. And you know, that's just the nature of the beast. I suppose it was me or him, and I had to eat.
So you spoke about your friendship with Bubba Jenkins and how you had to compartmentalize that. How hard is it for you to turn off your friendship when you're going into battle?
He's just shown it. I've just seen it. I'm an animal, mate. I don't give a like. When the cage door shuts, you sign a contract. I'll be nicey, but it's my family or your family at that point. Like, nobody, I don't think he's quite understand when I say nobody was taking this from me tonight. I don't know if you've seen it. I got hit with some good shots at some point. I was like, fuck yeah, deep waters, let's go. And like, yeah, it's an emotional moment for me. It's I've just won $1 million at Madison Square Garden. What the fuck, bro? Like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? Am I living in some dream world here or what?
Brandon, over here. And how do you, when you look at the other champions around the promotions, you look at like a Tricio Pitbull or a Volkanovski, how do you stack up against those guys now that you're the number one in PFL?
It's hard to start calling out Volk because I know Volk, you know what I mean? And my wrestling coach is his wrestling coach, Frank Hickman, who was in my corner tonight. But I do well with anyone. I swear to God, I'll do well with it. If they weigh 145 the day before, the next day, you can put anybody in there, mate. Like, even give Mob Lead an hard fight, do you know what I mean? And there was loads going on there as well, but like, look at the difference between Brendan last season and Brendan this season. I've just evolved as a fighter and as a martial artist. I'm 32, do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm coming into my prime at this age, after doing this forever, and like, who knows where we go from here? I really don't know. I really don't know.
Was that one of Contender Series? Maybe now that you look back on it, maybe one of the best things that could have happened to you. Let's say you get signed and you're on like a 12-12 deal, you would never have got to a millionaire point by now.
I'd have been a superstar wherever I went. Look at my fighting style. Look at me, mate. I can talk on camera. I can sit here all day. I look the part. I can fight hard. What haven't I got? Do you know what I mean? And that's not me being a big headed. Like, seriously, like, put me in there with anyone.
Brendan, big moment for you. You know, of course, this being said, Tony was like the first MMA champion from the UK. Now this year, Leon. Now you.
Yeah.
Talk to you about, you know, you guys bringing that championship to England.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rocky Edwards. He pulled it out the fire as well. And we're just showing that these NCAA wrestlers, it doesn't like, we're English fucking hard cunts, aren't we? You know what I mean? Like, we're hard cunts, mate. We really are. And Michael Bisping's a friend of mine, and he'll be buzzing. He was worried about the fight. He knows how hard wrestlers like NCAA champions can be in fights and how they can spoil fights. So shout out to Mike Bisping. He was the original, the pioneer. Then it was Leon. Now it's me. Now it's Brendan Loughnane. It's my era. And but even furthermore than the UK, it's Manchester for me. Manchester martial arts. Like, I was born and bred in Manchester, learned all my skills in Manchester. I'm bringing this back to Manchester. The first person to ever do it, like ever. Born and bred in that city, learned my skills in that city. Hard work, determination, dedication. I come back with this and filled the bank account. It just shows me, like, really, I'm just a normal kid.
Kane Moose are going to be next.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, Moose, can't wait to get. I've not had him on B-side, but I can't wait.
One more question.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, today, and I know you're a big soccer fan, FIFA fan, you know, you guys tied with the U.S. today, so now you beat the U.S. Didn't make up for that. And my good friend over here, the reason FIFA player, right there, Dashiki, he said he beat you, so what you got to say to that?
I'm not bad at FIFA though, so I might have to take you up on that one. Might have to take you up. I can just say one more thing before we end this. Like, today was a very surreal day for me because, like, for me it's important, like the sleep the night before, the warm up. I have like a routine, and I kept saying to my coaches, like, I woke up and I was like, I had like an 11-hour sleep, and then I was like saying to my coaches, like, surely I'm going to get nervous at some point. I was walking over to the arena, I'm going to get nervous at some point, hitting the pads, surely I'm going to get nervous at some point, and then I'm walking out and I'm like, I didn't feel a single nerve tonight because I knew for certain that this was my destiny. It's bizarre, it's the first time it's ever happened, and yeah, it was mad. I imagine having that many fights, and that was the first time I went through that. I didn't even feel a butterfly, it was crazy.
Brendan, are you going to get to Spurs next week and maybe celebrate 2 world titles with another Manchester jersey?
Oh yeah, the big fella. Oh, he'll be buzzing tonight now. Me and him are going to right bender after this. Yeah, we'll have a right one.
Hey, Brendan, it's been a crazy year, a few years with the PFL, COVID, everything. You've barely been home. Was there at any point that you thought maybe this wouldn't happen? Maybe this would not this thing was
Yeah, I think I only started to believe it after the performance against Wade that I could actually do it. But look, I've always had it as the screensaver. Always wanted it. But then when the power of intention, I started printing off pictures of the belt and staring at them all day, every day when the camp was starting to get hard. Yeah, man, I'm proud of myself, really proud of myself, proud of my coaches, proud of my manager, everyone. I'm just really happy.
We keep coming back to the point of intention and dreams, and I wanted to ask you just what part does manifestation play in your process? We see your phone background, we see the vision board on the fight week build-up. That seems to be a huge part of your process.
Yeah, it's something that I've recently took on, and like it's really changed my life. Like really envisioning it, like it really has. Maybe that's why I didn't have no nerves. I can't explain it, but just didn't have any doubt whatsoever. There was no doubt in my mind. Like I can't explain to you. Like it was not happening. There was not losing, and they're like, I take that into any fight. Again, I'm an hard man to beat.
Thank you, Brendan. I also wanted to ask about your relationship to Nazim Sadikov. I understand you spent some time at Law MMA during this training camp. Can you just describe something that they possibly added to this camp for you leading into your title opportunity?
Shout out to Ray Longo and the boys. Naz, they opened up the gym, made us feel so welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Great fellas. No, seriously. Ray Longo, man. Fucking what a legend of a man. I've never met him before. He came at 9:30 at night to let us in, left us the key. Shout out to Ray Longo, man.
Thank you, Brendan. Congratulations.
Up the fucking John Boy! Make sure you send him that. Up the John Boy boxing, mate. Bang down the pipe. Eat that, he'll say. Any more? No?
Go drink up.
Let's fucking go.